Who needs miner's moss when you got this stuff? Look at that. That's the best miner's moss in the world.
There it was. Shovel. Oh, I'm amazed at the things I find. Yeah, good morning. I bet you thought I was going to say, yeah, g'day, g'day, g'day. Fooled you. Yeah, anyway, I come out on the creek this morning. Going to give it a bash. So it's going to be a nice day apparently. About 18 degrees and sunny. Fine. But getting worse as the week progresses, and rain again apparently for next week. So that's why I thought I'd give it a go. Now, just going to get straight into it, and in real time I'm going to attempt to get gold within about the first 5 or 10 minutes, and I think I know where I can get it. Might be a lot, probably not a lot, it might only be small, but I'll just give you a look at what I'm going to do. See that clump of weeds there, sitting on top of bedrock. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to rip some of it out. Hopefully it's got some good bunchy roots on it that are in some pockets in the bedrock. I'm going to twist it all up into my pan, and I'm going to pan out and see if there's any gold in it. So come along with me and see if I do any good. Alright, get back there.
Who needs miner's moss when you got this stuff? Look at that. That's the best miner's moss in the world. I guess that's where they got the idea from. It works. Yeah, just shaking out the roots, all the dirt out of the roots that you can get. Probably hold this speaker here. I always seem to hold the speaker so people can't hear it properly. Another bit. Just shaking the hell out of them. Shaking the roots out. Yeah, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 specks. There you go. That's just out of the roots of that thing. Right there. You could take that whole lot out. You could work on that all day if you want to. And once you get the roots out, then you got all the top of the bedrock to pump off. And I'd say you'd probably get a bit of gold there. Get a bit of gold. But it's all going to be fairly fine stuff because it's the floaties. It's a floater. The coarser, heavier gold's going to roll around on the bottom of the creek, but you'll get the lighter floaty stuff there. It'll be caught by the roots. It's just like miner's moss in your sluice. So that's a little tip if you ever want to come out and you've never done a lot of it before and you want to try and get some gold. If you find some bedrock and the roots like that, if you can dig it out, very likely you'll get some gold out of it. Okay, I'll get back to you. Yeah, I think it was about 2 degrees. Pretty cold. As you can see, there's still some frost on the ground. There's a little bit more frost on the ground. Yeah, so I'm still just working the roots here, and that's all top of the bedrock there. It's like this. There's all bedrock. Bedrock underneath that. Some of it's down about a foot. And as I clump the weeds out, the grass, I'm just pumping the top with the Yabby pump. And that's where it'll be sitting mostly. It is in the roots, but it's mostly sitting on top of the, or close to the bedrock, or on the bedrock. There. Getting a little bit out of it. I'll keep going.
That one's loaded. There is, I don't know what's in there, probably 50 pieces or more. Tiny little ones up there. Look at them, little tiny ones. There's heaps. And that's okay. They're small, but when there's a lot like that, it adds up. Alright, that's good. I'll keep going. A few bits in there. Yeah. Good, I'll keep going. Yeah, still more there. Not a lot of size, but it's consistent. Sort of consistently getting them. Alright, I'll keep going.
I'm just in here behind this tree. It's sort of an island in the middle of the flowing creek. We've got this tree here, a couple of trees, and behind it, I worked a spot in here years ago, but none of this was exposed. And now it's exposed. I've got a crevice running up there and going around, I think, or going straight across. I'm not sure, but there's tree roots and stuff there. But I'm just working up in there, and I like the colour of the gravel. Look at that. Looks really dark and nice. So I'm just digging it out with my shovel, little hand shovel, because it's only wide enough for the hand shovel. You see, just wide enough for the hand shovel. And it looks real good. So hopefully, I just got a little bit out of there a while ago. Had about a dozen small pieces in it, so I pumped it. So I'll keep going on that. It looks like that gravel might have something nice in it. I'll see. Yeah, it had a nice piece there and another bit there. I haven't pumped the bottom, only just took it out with a shovel. I thought there might be something in that gravel. Alright, I'll keep going. There's a few nice ones there. 5 or so, 6. Yeah, good. A couple of nice chunky ones there. Good. Keep going. Okay. I worked that crevice over. Can't go no further with it. Got a bit of gold out of it. Worked the grass roots over there. Plenty more to do, but it's hard going. It takes a fair bit of effort to wring all of the dirt and gravel out of the roots. But I did a bit, and I got a bit of gold out of it. So I'm going to have a cup of tea and something to eat. And it's about 10:15, so it's still only early. So going okay. But it's only small, fine stuff. Doesn't weigh a lot. Yeah, I'd like to get onto some bigger, chunkier stuff.
Anyway, we'll see how we go. I'll get back to you. I'll have a little rest. Sit on the rock. Seen this comedy duo there a couple of years ago. Yeah, called Novak and Good. Yeah, but they've been unable to do any gigs the last couple of years with lockdown and COVID and all that. So I see they're back in town, but now they're a comedy trio. Still Novak and Good. Yeah, might go and check them out again. Yeah, did you hear about the king that was only 12 inches tall? He wasn't much of a king, but he made a good ruler.
Yeah, just breaking it all up. Breaking it all up with a pan. And once it's come off the top of the bedrock, I pump the bedrock because there's all hollows and crevices and stuff in there. So you're getting a bit of twofold stuff. You get a bit of gold out of the roots and you get a bit of gold off the top of the bedrock. Yeah. So that's what you do.
Yeah, some of the stories I've read about this place, like back in the 1800s, some Irish guy come out here from Ireland with his wife and 2 daughters. And they found a creek where he got some gold. It wasn't this one, it was way down. In fact, the creek was known as the frying pan because they hung a frying pan up, but it's an unnamed creek and it's not on the map. They don't really know which one it was. But he pretty much lived out his life there with his wife and 2 daughters. They grew up. They got married to some people around here. You go, what a tough life. Like, would they have been bored? They had no YouTube, no television, no TikTok or Twitter. They must have damn nearly went insane. Full buggers. All they had was plenty of gold. Lots and lots of gold at that time. Yeah. It would have been a boring life, I suppose. No, maybe not really, because the missus would have grown veggies and trees and all sorts of stuff, and the kids probably had to, ride horseback to go to school, and just a different lifestyle, totally different than what we live today. They did it without a whinge or a murmur. Yeah, tough life. Okay, I'll get back at it. Right, I'm pretty had it. So it's the afternoon and I'm just gonna fiddle around with a couple of little crevices, that's all. I did scratch one out there and sucked it out with my snuffer bottle and got about 4 little fly poops. But I can't see what I'm doing, so I got my little lens. I'm not putting my face in the water, it's still too cold. So yeah, I'll just have a muck around for the rest of the hour on a few of these little crevices and see if there's anything in them. Okay, I'll get back to you.
that's it for me for another day. It's only about 3 o'clock, a bit after maybe, but I've had enough, worn out. Yeah, so I've got some in the snuffer bottles, or most of it in the snuffer bottle, but I've been throwing any of the little finer stuff just straight into the bucket and washing the pan into the bucket. So I'll have to sort it all out when I get home, so I'll show you on the end of this vid what I got. It was okay, I think I did alright. Yeah, just the you know, the spirit's willing but the flesh is weak. Yeah, the old bod gives up a lot earlier than the mind. Can't help that. Getting old. Alright, so I'd just like to say thanks for coming along for the ride. If you like, give it a thumbs up if you can, or a thumbs down, I don't care, either way. What's the difference? But anyway, I hope you liked it, and I'll catch you hopefully on the next vid. Cheers, bye. Okay, that's what I got for the day. Fairly small, but there's a bit of it. So can't complain. It was a beautiful day, awesome day out there in the creek. Okay, I'll catch you.
I also found that buried in the long grass. I stood on it, thought it's a piece of tin, so I dug it out from under the long grass that was flattened over. And there it was, shovel. Oh, I'm amazed at the things I find.